Today's topic is one that has fascinated scientists and enthusiasts alike for years. What if gravity didn't exist? Could we survive in a world without it? Would everything just float away into space? Stick around and find out. Gravity is one of the most fundamental forces of the universe. It's the reason why objects fall to the ground, why planets orbit the sun, and why we don't float away into space. But have you ever stopped to think about what life would be like if gravity didn't exist? First, let's learn more about gravity. Gravity is a force of attraction between any two objects in the universe that have mass. The strength of the gravitational force depends on the mass of the objects and the distance between them. The larger the mass of an object, the greater its gravitational force. The farther apart two objects are, the weaker their gravitational force. The physics behind gravity is described by Newton's law of universal gravitation. According to this law, the force of gravity between two objects is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. The formula for the force of gravity is F is equal to G times m1 times m2 divided by r squared, where F is the force of gravity, G is the gravitational constant, m1 and m2 are the masses of the two objects, and r is the distance between them. Gravity is responsible for many phenomena in our daily lives. It's the force that keeps us grounded on Earth and allows us to walk, run, and jump. It's also the force that keeps the planets in orbit around the Sun and the Moon in orbit around the Earth. The study of gravity has played a significant role in the development of modern physics. The most famous theory of gravity is Einstein's theory of general relativity, which describes gravity as a curvature of space-time caused by the presence of mass and energy. This theory has been proven to be accurate in numerous experiments and is used in many modern technologies such as GPS. In conclusion, gravity is an essential force in the universe that is responsible for many phenomena that we observe in our daily lives. The physics behind gravity is described by Newton's law of universal gravitation, and it has played a significant role in the development of modern physics. So let's dive into the topic of today's video. What if gravity didn't exist? The absence of gravity would have a significant impact on our bodies. On Earth, gravity causes us to experience a constant force that pulls us towards the ground. Without this force, our bodies would not have to work as hard to maintain their position, and our muscles and bones would start to weaken. Over time, this could lead to a range of health problems including loss of bone density, muscle atrophy, and cardiovascular issues. Astronauts who spend extended periods in space often experience these health problems due to the lack of gravity. In a world without gravity, we would also have to adapt to a new way of moving around. Without gravity, we would not be able to walk or run as we do on Earth. Instead, we would have to rely on pushing ourselves off surfaces to move around, similar to the way astronauts move around in the International Space Station. The lack of gravity would also have a significant impact on the natural world. On Earth, gravity is responsible for many natural phenomena, such as the tides and the flow of water in rivers. Without gravity, these processes would not occur, and the natural world would be vastly different. In addition, the lack of gravity would have a profound impact on the formation of planets, stars, and galaxies. Gravity is essential for the formation of celestial bodies, and without it, the universe would be drastically different. It's possible that the universe would not exist at all without gravity. In conclusion, the consequences of the lack of gravity would be significant and far-reaching. Our bodies would experience a range of health problems, and we would have to adapt to a new way of moving around. The natural world would be vastly different, and the formation of planets, stars, and galaxies would not be possible without gravity. So, could life exist without gravity? The answer is no. Gravity is an essential force that holds everything in the universe together. Without it, the universe would be unrecognizable, and life as we know it would be impossible. Thanks for watching. It's fascinating to imagine what life would be like without gravity, but it's important to remember that it's a force we can't live without. What do you think would happen if gravity didn't exist? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking videos.